Commemorative speeches tend to pay tribute towards an influential person in one's life. Even though I have this association with several important people, I would like to commemorate the sport of cheerleading. And yes, I said sport. Since the third grade, cheerleading has consumed my life. I have spent the past 10 years doing what I absolutely love. Cheerleading has taught me many lifelong lessons that will stay with me for the rest of my life. Even though at some points I have been pushed beyond my limits, I would never want to go back and change my experiences. Cheerleading is split into two sections, which is where the debate whether cheerleading is a sport or not comes into place. There's a sideline and a competitive side of cheerleading that has two very different components. Personally, my squad competes in both parts of cheerleading. The sideline part of cheerleading is what most people picture cheerleading to be. The part where pretty girls wear short skirts and shake their pom-poms after touchdown or basket is made. The ones behind all the hours of practice are the only ones who truly know what cheerleading is made up of. One of the reasons I decided to join the cheerleading team was because I have a huge amount of love for my school. We are the face of the community and are expected to show good character in and out of the uniform. I would not imagine my life without spending every Friday night underneath the stadium lights. Cheerleaders have the responsibility to maintain school spirit even when the scoreboard is not in our favor. We are the football and basketball players' biggest fans and supporters. The competitive side of cheerleading has taught me what life in 5, 6, 7, 8 means. In cheerleading, everything we do is based upon the counts 1 through 8. We learn that every count is important and needed in order to complete the next count. Instead of skipping straight to 8, we must take every count as its own. Cheerleading has also taught me that I need to make the most out of my time. During competition routines, we only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to prove our skills in stunting, tumbling, dancing, and cheering. Even though the microwave minutes may take forever, the competition minutes fly by. We must pack the routine and use the least amount of time possible to transition from skill to skill. I have taken those ideas into my personal life as well. Because of cheerleading, I take life one count at a time and make the most out of the time that I have. Each year, a new squad is announced and new faces have to come together not only as a team, but as a family. This year, I had the challenge of building up a squad that contained 10 new girls. My former coach, Jamie Bunting, commonly used the phrase, "You're only as strong as your weakest link," to motivate us to reach our full potential. This quote definitely holds true in the sport of cheerleading, considering there is no sideline or benches unlike football or basketball. Everyone is part of the team and is participating at all times, which means there is no room for people to make mistakes. Cheerleading is one of the most demanding sports, even though most people do not like to accept it. According to a recent study in the Journal of Pediatrics, they found that cheerleading is the most dangerous sport for females because of the high risk for concussions and catastrophic injuries. Instead of just throwing a ball and hoping for a catch, cheerleaders throw humans above their heads and are expected to catch the fire no matter what. I have taken several hard hits throughout my season in order to protect the ones that trust me most. Cheerleading has taught me to get right back up even if I just got kicked in the head or hit in the nose. Because of the amount of trust I needed to be a successful squad, the relationships and friendships that I have gained are unforgettable. Most of my best friends are the ones that cheer right by my side. Every December, hundreds of cheerleading teams make their way down to Hot Springs, Arkansas to compete for the state title. Leading up to state, most cheerleading teams compete in local competitions. This past year, we had a rough season due to the injuries that happened and the changes we had to make before the competitions. We are taught to always have a positive attitude even in times when the odds seem to be against us. The motto of the summer camp that I attend, hosted by Brian Bridges, was "Attitude is everything." Our attitudes determine how each practice would go. It may take 6 a.m. practices, staying after school till 6 p.m., or running hundreds of laps in order to get the routine to finally click in our heads. Cheerleading takes memorization on top of endurance to complete a successful routine with no mistakes. Cheerleading allows athletes to step outside their comfort zone and be a leader in their school. Cheerleading has truly impacted my life for the better and it taught me dedication, patience, trust, leadership, and teamwork. Thank you for watching.